folks, and welcome back. Today is January the 2nd, so another year has come and gone. So Happy New Year to all you folks out there. I'm over here in this woodlot that I own, and I'm looking for some fresh deer sign. And I found a little bit here. It's not really fresh, but it's about a day old or so. Right here. So I know the deer are still moving through the area here because they're scrounging around under the leaves looking for leftover acorns, because we had such a good acorn crop this past fall. I haven't hunted this very much at all. I was just over here checking on some stands that I put up because we had a major weather system roll through here 2 days ago. It was like 70 degrees, and even yesterday morning it was unusually warm. It was like 68 degrees for a high, and then all of a sudden a cold front came through and had some pretty severe storms, and a few tornadoes rumbled through different parts of the country here. Nothing here close, so we got lucky, but I really don't like warm weather in the wintertime because it always spells bad news in terms of weather. But anyway, like I said, I was over here looking for some fresh deer sign, and I stumbled across something that I think will interest a lot of you outdoorsmen out there. As you can probably tell by now, I like to go hunting, fishing, and also looking for wild mushrooms, which I absolutely love. And right over here I found a really good batch of oyster mushrooms. So let me show you what I found here. These are oyster mushrooms. These are really, really fresh, folks. There's some dandies in here. Some more up there. Several growing on this old dead tree here that has fallen. This is what you want to look for, is these old hardwoods like this that are dead and decaying, because these mushrooms feed on the decaying wood. That's what they live off of. Now, one of my neighbors here is a friend of mine, and she loves to forage on wild things like that, as I do. You know, she's more of an expert than I am, and she likes to go out and gather wild herbs, and she grows several things in her yard. And I promised her that if I found any good mushrooms this year that I'd contact her. So I'm going to let her know what I found and try to get her out here in the woods, get some of these mushrooms, because I know that she would enjoy these. All right, folks, this is my friend Tiffany.
Hi.
And I promised her if I found some mushrooms this year, I'd put her on them. So here's some oyster mushrooms growing on this old hickory. This is a tree that came down from a storm that we had 2 years ago, and it's been hanging here for a long time. And there's some mushrooms growing up and down. There's several different kinds. There's polypores of all different types. But the mushroom that we're after are these oyster mushrooms. And the way you harvest them, I take a pocket knife and just come right in here at the base. And you just take them right off. These don't grow on the ground. They grow on dead wood.
On the bottom, too.
I don't know what this yellow stuff is. We're going to take that off. But that's what they look like on the bottom. They're a gilled mushroom, and they have that tan color most of the time to the tops. And these are really fresh. So we'll lay these in the basket. You want to grab those? Yep. We're going to have plenty more now, because you saw what I found just a while ago.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, those are gorgeous.
They look like little hearts.
Yep. Pretty. There's a few more growing down there, but we'll let them go. We'll have plenty more. We got some freezing rain coming down right now, so that's what's in the background. You know, that's the noise you're hearing.
yellowtail. Yellowtail.
There you go. I don't know what that yellow stuff is. It's some kind of fungus or something growing on that. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go under that.
You want me to get that one?
Yeah, there's some more growing there. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that's an oyster mushroom. All right.
Oh, look, some more budding out.
Yep, more coming. So the season has started for the oyster mushrooms.
Yeah.
See these other bracket shrooms that you see here? They're a different species. This is not what we're after. What I showed you is what we're looking for. So,
and are those woodiers right there?
yeah, they're all woody type mushrooms.
Those are the woodiers. Those ones are pretty good too.
Those are also edible.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to get those, I mean, you can. Yeah, those are edible. Kind of a tall. I should have reached those for you.
It's okay.
I've read that somewhere that those type of mushrooms
Or in the medicinal family?
are medicinal. They have anti-carcinogenic properties. So
Nice.
we'll make sure, look those up and make sure. But I think those are called Jew's ear. I think that's what they are. That's what they look kind of like an ear if you look at them.
In the jelly family?
Yep. So let's go and check out the ones that I found earlier. Well, folks, earlier when I came in here looking for deer sign, I spotted these oyster mushrooms all the way across on another ridge. I want to see if Tiffany can spot them. It's a little bit harder now because it's practically snowing now.
Yeah.
But the thing about oyster mushrooms is you can spot them from a distance. You don't have to be right up next to them because they grow pretty much out in the open. But I want to see if she can spot them. If you look, you see that tree right there that's leaning, that black tree?
Yeah.
Look beyond it on that other ridge. You see that white fringe looking stuff?
I see like a V in the back corner or right by the tree?
Coming down this tree here. Let's see. I'll show everybody. I'll do a close-up of it. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
There. You can spot them even through the snow. That whole trunk is just loaded with them.
Oh my gosh. This is all newly down wood, huh?
Yeah, it's just fallen. Well, now we'll see a look on Tiffany's face when we approach these beautiful mushrooms here. This is the first time you ever got oyster mushrooms, right?
Yeah, that I didn't grow in a box at home.
Oh, okay. These are all wild. These are all pure and wild, and there's some real nice ones in here, and they're all good and fresh, you know. So here they are. Snow's starting to come down. First snow here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Look at all those up there.
Wow. That is incredible.
See how big that one is?
And it still looks good.
Oh, they're all great. Yeah.
Wow.
That's as big as your hand right there.
Yeah, look how much snow we have, guys.
Yeah. It's cold out.
Yeah, look, that's pretty big.
Yep, sure is. So we'll harvest these and we'll take some and put them in a skillet here in a little while and try them out. It doesn't take long to cook them. That's great.
Beautiful. This is so awesome.
They all look pretty fresh to me. So.
They do. Look at this one hiding.
Boy, they're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. Look how pretty. They're like, don't find me, I'm hiding.
I haven't even looked through the rest of the woods back here, but this will be enough for this time, I guess. I believe we'll fill that basket full right there.
Me too.
I'll go ahead and grab some of these up here and bring them down.
Okay.
That way we don't have to stay
Or
out
if
in the
you
cold
want-
too long. That's all right. I'll just bring them
Okay.
in.
Or I'll walk up there.
I'll set the camera up over here.
Wow, it's so neat how it pieces up the bark, the bark protects it.
Yep.
Oh. It's like Christmas all over.
Yeah. You got one hiding there from you.
My Christmas present was I'm plugging mushrooms.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and perfect timing right before it freezes them. That's incredible. So will these be like king oysters since they're so big? Yeah.
Typical oyster mushroom. This is what mushroom hunters look for. These are short. Ice-coated oyster mushrooms. Here's where I harvested some. They're growing right out of this tree here. Got a pretty good basket full already.
Yeah, we did.
What, two-thirds full almost? You're enjoying this, right?
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Some more on the other side here.
These are so pretty.
Gorgeous. I was telling Tiffany that when you put them in a bag and you carry them around, it's probably best to have a bag that distributes the spores.
Yeah, my basket does.
Yeah, it does.
It's one of those, and you can rinse them out and reshape them. It's made in Africa.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
A mushroom bag.
Yeah, helps the villager women.
I'm letting Tiffany get most of them because it looks like she's having the time of her life here.
Christmas came late.
There you go.
It came January 2nd.
Oh. Yep. They have kind of a stem that grows out from the base, a little
Wanna
short
see it?
stem like, yeah. There you can see the stem right there. And that's what's attached to the tree or to the wood. I found them on stumps, just dead stumps on the ground. And I found them on standing trees too.
That's a whole clump of them.
Yeah, whole
There's
cluster.
one
there.
cut in that whole.
Yep. That's quite a batch there. So really more up here. Some on the other side. Look at the size of that one. That's my hand. It's
Wow.
big as my hand here. One spring, me and my wife, Nancy, came in here and we found a basket about that big full of morel mushrooms.
Wow.
I mean, they were just everywhere.
I still have yet to find those here.
Well, maybe this spring we'll
Yeah?
get on some morels. We're in the right kind of habitat. Here, some growing right on the inside of this break here from this wood.
So nuts.
Look at that one. Now that's a specimen there.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one so far, huh? Or close
Yeah,
to it.
it's like, see how it's doubled and right here is making another mushroom?
Mm-hmm. I remember that day I brought Alex in here and you stopped me out there at the road and you said, if you find any mushrooms, let me know.
Let me know, I want to learn.
So I'm I'm just fulfilling my
You're the
promise.
best teacher. You're a dream maker come truer.
Yeah. I don't know about all that. I just like to spend time in the woods and do this kind of stuff. All right.
That one.
I'll just grab it, break it loose there. There you go.
Beautiful.
All right.
See, the smaller ones have more of like a rounded edge.
Yep.
They just cut off the nasty ones so they can grow more.
Yeah, well, no, they just leave them because they'll spread spores all over the place. There's a few old ones here. Those are no good anymore. Those have already gone down. There's quite a batch there.
Wow.
You feel like looking a little bit further back there, maybe? Or?
I'm up for whatever.
I mean, we're in the habitat.
Yeah.
Are you
I'll
too
do
cold, or? Are you...
No, I'm great.
All right.
I don't have any kids making me look the other way and lose where I'm at. And the sun had just...
Well, folks, as long as this camera is holding up, I think we're going to try and look a little bit further down this draw here. I know where there's some more down trees, and there may be some more mushrooms, so while they're fresh, we might as well get them, you know.
Sounds good to me.
All right, well, let's go. Well, we're finding a lot of these jelly mushrooms. I call them Jew's ear. I guess woody ear is what you call them. I'm teaching my young friend here a little bit about deer hunting. Here I found a big rub that's really fresh, and here it is, 2nd of January. And that deer, I'm going to set the camera up here so you can get or you can hold it if you want. If you look at the height of this rub, it's right up here. You know, the top of it is even with me at my hips here. So that's a big deer that's doing that.
And show them the fresh things on the ground you told me about.
These are fresh scrapings off of that rub. So this was done very recently. You know, there's still a big deer running around here. And most likely, this has been done at night. You know, these big deer, they turn nocturnal after the gun season opens, and it's just a way for them to survive. You know. But we're just out here looking for mushrooms, and I see this deer sign, and I thought I'd point it out. That's what you want to look for if you're looking for a big deer, big rack there, because you can see where the tines have hit way up here. You know, this deer's got a good rack on it. That's good to know. If he made it this long, most likely he'll make it into next year, and he'll be even bigger then. So. Okay, we just came in, and I wanted Tiffany to try some of these mushrooms that I cooked up, because I think she'll probably like them. I seasoned them with this seasonal, kind of lightly on both sides, and then sauteed them in a skillet. There's some that I've already prepared. I'll zoom in on that. You can tell they're done when they're golden brown like that. This is a real simple way of doing it, just like sauteing a piece of meat. But we'll give them a taste test here. See how she likes them. I'll slice a piece off of this one.
Thank you.
This might be a little hot.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. I'm sorry. I should have put him on the plate.
No, I'm sorry. I grabbed them. I was excited. Got good flavor.
Yeah, they got it. I try to get some of these every year when I'm out in the woods because.
Oh my gosh. That's really good. Very tender.
I might have put a little too much seasoning on it, but.
No. Almost tastes like chicken.
Yeah. That's an oyster mushroom.
2 thumbs up.
It's really snowing coming down. We were going to go out in the woods and try to get some more, but we got, what, 10, 12 pounds at least?
At least, yeah.
Got quite a few.
Whole basket's full.
Yeah. Got plenty for a while. I'll show you the snow outside. There's my backyard. So it's really coming down like crazy right now. If the snow stops, we may get out and get after them again. But for right now, we're going to warm up a little bit and take care of these and get them put up. Try to keep them fresh and everything. So we'll be back with you in a little while.
Mom, I found some.
Tiffany found some here. Let's see what she located here.
Found some underneath the snow.
Yep, I told you you had an eye for that. Look at that.
I think I found some over there too.
Sure
Right
is.
there.
Yep. Oh man, this is great.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is great. That's it. Nice and tender too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one might be a little.
No, that's pretty. That's pretty. That looks good. That's on a hickory. That's a piece of hickory right there. You know, a couple of years ago I did a squirrel hunting video, and you can look it up, but I was sitting right up here and I shot a fox squirrel out of that tree and it fell right over here.
Oh wow.
You can look it up. It's one of the first videos I did hunting here. I killed another squirrel
Good
for
luck
the...
spot.
Yeah, I guess so. Never thought we'd be over here collecting oyster mushrooms.
Look on this side.
Oh wow. Yeah, look at
We
that.
found a lot.
You found them. See, you never know. I mean, look at that.
You're a pretty good teacher.
Oyster mushrooms in the snow. You know, we walked quite a ways before we found these too.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. More down here too.
Ooh, those are good or no?
Yeah. Yeah, these are good and fresh. Now there's a stick right there. Whoops. Yep, they're good to go. Those are a little bit more yellow, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still videotaping?
Yeah.
See that bottom's gross, so you could just go up and do this to a tree.
Let it grow on them.
Yeah.
I was beginning to lose hope because we walked quite a ways, and then she spotted these here, and they're a little bit hard to see now because all the snow and ice that's fallen on them. But you know, you come turn a corner somewhere in the woods, and then all of a sudden, bam, there they are. You know, you find them.
So you see this one?
Well, folks, it's getting a little bit late right now, and the light's kind of fading, but we found another big batch of these oysters.
Oh my gosh, it goes all the way down. Look at this one.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's as big as my head.
Nice.
Wow.
Fresh too, huh?
Yeah, look at the back.
Should have brought the bigger basket. All right.
Well, we could sacrifice some turkey tail.
Well, okay, folks. Like I said, it's getting a little bit late, and Tiffany's over here harvesting oysters all along this branch that we found here. We stumbled across another good patch of them. But I wanted to say thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. The snow has stopped for a little while now, but we'll be getting out and doing this a little bit more often, you know, because it's just a real good, healthy outdoor activity, and she just absolutely loves it. She's got a better eye for them than I do, and I found them years ago, and she just recently discovered them. But I wanted to close out the video before the light got too dark, and like I said, you know, there'll be more videos like this to come. So remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, or whatever, collecting mushrooms, I hope you enjoyed as much as we do. And until next time, remember, hit the like button, smash that bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this will be coming your way. So until then, remember, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. We'll see you.